What's up and welcome, I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Orlando City Career, episode number 2. Today, as you can see, we start out in second place, 3 points back of New England. It's not too bad, and they played one more game than us, so I'm not too upset about that. But today, it's going to be a bit tricky. We're starting off with a game in Montreal, so we're on the road up in Canada for that one. Then 3 days later, we're back home against Vancouver. So for the first time, we're going to have to rotate the squad just a little bit, which I'm not too upset about, actually. I want to see what kind of depth we have on this team, test out some of the reserves, but a game against Montreal, or a game against Vancouver is not where I wanted to do that. So we'll put the starters in there against Montreal, and then we'll have to do our best against a very good Vancouver team. So it's like I said, it's a bit tricky. But before we can get in and play our first game, there is something I want to take care of first. As you can see, we have 3 players currently on expiring contracts: Aurelian Collin, Seb Hines, and Pedro Ribeiro. Now, Ribeiro, I'm probably not bringing him back. I'll probably try to either sell him in the next transfer window or just let his contract expire and he can move on. He's just not the type of striker that I like. Seb Hines, I'm undecided about right now. You guys can let me know what you think about him. Maybe I should re-sign him. I'm not too sure. In the upcoming transfer window, I might look for a different center back. But Aurelian Collin is our best center back. He's making $25K per week currently, and he doesn't want a raise. He wants to stay at that $25K per week, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and try to re-sign him. We'll give him his crucial first team player. Like I said, he's the best defender on this team. He's someone I want to keep on this squad. So now we are ready for this game against Montreal. We're rolling with the first choice starting 11 in this one. As you can see, a couple of the players are getting a little bit tired, so they're definitely not going to be ready to play against Vancouver in a couple of days. We'll definitely have to rotate a couple of them out, but for now, we're rolling with that first choice starting 11. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Montreal. And we all know the danger man is Didier Drogba on that team. They also have a very good midfield with Piatti and now Harry Shipp joining that roster. But their defense, I think, is kind of susceptible. So we'll see what we can do against that. There we go. And play it through. There we go. Pull it back. What? Why did Kaká just stand there? Kaká could have just tapped that in. What happened? Oh, no, the counterattack. The counterattack is real from Montreal. That's a great ball in. And that Didier Drogba missed. I thought for sure we were down 1-0 right there. Breck, there you go. Breck. Oh, no. Whoa, that guy's wide open. Wow. Montreal definitely had the better looks early in this game. They haven't put one away yet, but they are definitely threatening. Play that ball up to Larin. There you go, Saren on the overlap. Saren, no, back to Larin. Larin, you're going to have a long shot. Kyle Larin hits the crossbar. Oh, man, Kyle Larin almost hit a great shot. Come on, let's play this good possession. Over here. There we go. Molino turn. Molino have a shot. No, it falls to Kaká with an awful finish. That was one of the worst finishes I've ever seen. He hit it right at the keeper. There's the whistle for halftime. That was an awful first half. I mean, both teams got a couple of good looks, yeah, but nothing really that great. I mean, it's another 0-0 draw on the road right now. We can't score on the road. This is a problem. Somebody get out there. Somebody get out there. No, we're just going to allow a free cross to Drogba. What a save for Bendik. That was an amazing save. Wait, there's a man in here. It's Kyle Larin. Larin, you got to have a shot. Kyle Larin with a laser beam, but just wide of the post. Man, he's had our 2 best shots so far. And now we're going to have to make some substitutions. 15 minutes left. And Lovu, Higuita, and Gonzalez on. Kaká, Larin, and Nocerino off. They are all just dead. There's nothing left in the tank. So we're going to get some fresh legs on. Let's see what these boys can give us. Montreal on the attack. Oh, get there. I just passed it. I swear I just passed it. Thank you, Breck. Where'd the ball go? How'd they get the ball back? Yo, Bendik with a huge save. I don't know what just happened. Don't blow a whistle. Oh, my God. What just happened in there? Can we get a counter? We're not going to get a counterattack because they don't push numbers forward ever. Well, that's okay. We do have a counterattack. Lovu with fresh legs. Lovu coming in. Pull it back out to the top. There's Molino. Molino scores. There it is. 1-0 with 5 minutes left. A great counterattack from this squad. Lovu gets the assist in his debut. And Molino scores the goal. That was a clinical counterattack. That's the best attack we've had all day long. And it was a great find from Lovu to see the late runner of Molino. And Molino was just a power shot into the corner. No keeper stopping that. And if that had hit that guy in the head, it might have killed him. There is the final whistle. A 1-0 victory. Very hard-fought victory for us. On the road, we will take those 3 points gladly. It was a good performance, I thought, from the team, and we battled the whole game. It was a pretty even match as well. Montreal's a very good team, so I'm happy with that performance. I'm very happy with those 3 points. And just quickly, I want to highlight a great performance in this game, and it goes to the man of the match, Kevin Molino. I thought he was better than the 8.1 that he earned for his match rating. Coming into this game, there were 2 players that hadn't done anything thus far in this season, and it was Molino and Nocerino, 2 of my highest rated players. They had just been non-existent on that right-hand side, and you can see Kaká had a bad match. Larin was even worse. When we needed it the most, Kevin Molino comes in and gets a breakout performance, gets the game-winning goal, and what he did defensively really doesn't show up in the stats, but he was fantastic throughout the entire game. Definitely the man of the match, and a great performance from him. Alright, like I said, 3 days later now, we're back home to face Vancouver, and we've had to rotate the lineup quite a bit. The new lineup looks like this. The 2 free agents we just picked up, Ndlovu and Gonzalez, are now in there up top. Rivas and Saren are still in there, but joining them in the midfield will be Higuita and Winter. Across the back, it's now Alston, Collin, Hines, and Turner. Ben Dink is still in there as the goalkeeper. Let's see what we can do. You know, some of these players are still pretty good. I've used a couple of them briefly in substitute appearances, so we should still be okay. And we have a 2-week break after this, which means the players that I had to take out, like Kaká and Larin, are still available off the bench if we need them. So we should still be okay. We should still be able to get a good performance out of this team. Hopefully we can still pick up the 3 points here at home. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Vancouver. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I'm really interested to see what these reserves can give me. Some of them I haven't played with before, so I'm looking for some big performances out of a couple of these guys. What? I don't know what just happened. What happened up there in the corner where I didn't get the ball? Like, I was clearly going to win that, and then my dude stopped and ran away. I don't know what happened there. I have no explanation for that. I am literally at a loss for words for that. I had it, and he stopped. He just stopped and didn't get the ball. What the heck just happened? All right, we're down 1-0 less than 10 minutes into this game. That's not the kind of performance I was looking for from these reserves. I don't know who that was over there, but that was really bad. All right, we got it. Come on, Winter. Find Ndlovu through there. Okay, we got it to him. Now what? Now what do we do? Oh, there we go. Gonzalez is through. Gonzalez, hold it up. Give it back through to Ndlovu. This is not bad. Ndlovu, you got to have a shot blocked. Man, we just can't get any luck on our side right now. Here we go, Gonzalez. Lay it off over here. And through. There's Winter. Winter, you got to have a shot. What is that save? Neuer's not making that save. Did you see the reactions from that keeper? What? There's the whistle for halftime. Oh, I don't know how we're losing this game. I mean, Whitecaps have had a couple of good shots. The one goal they scored, though, I don't know what happened on that one. And we've had a lot of good shots for ourselves. I mean, it should at least be level right now. We do not deserve to be losing this game. All right, second half. And I'm going to give him until the 60-minute mark, and then we're going back with the starters. I'm bringing Kaká back in. I'll probably bring Kyle Larin back in. We need a spark in there if we don't get a goal by the 60-minute mark. All right, we got a corner now, and I've seen enough. All the boys are back in there. Kaká's back in, Larin is back in, and Molino is back in. That ball's going to get all the way through to Saren. On the volley, Saren. So close. Actually, that's a good ball through. Saren, there's someone wide open. It's Winter. Winter, can you get the equalizer? What is that shot? For God's sakes. How are we going to get an open look like that and get nothing from it? All right, that's a good win. That's a good win. Can you stay on sides? You are on sides. Kyle Larin on sides. Kyle Larin bangs it home and saves the day. We've got the equalizer. It's 1-1 in the 73rd minute. Actually, go through that hole. Get through that hole, Molino. There you go. Molino, all the way around the defense. Molino still. Molino, I don't like that angle. Play it back to Winter. Winter, you got to have a shot. Oh, man, okay, Winter's back. I mean, I hate him. I really don't like playing him. We've got to get someone else in that spot. There you go, Molino. Oh, Molino's been good again in this game. Molino's been great again in this game. Larin, stay on sides, dude. Give it back in there to Molino. Molino with the... shot to win the game. Everything's still just getting blocked. It's so frustrating. There is the final whistle. A 1-1 draw at home against Vancouver. It's a tough result for us. I thought we were the better team in that game, but we definitely learned a lot. We learned that our reserves are not getting it done. I like Christian Higuita, to be fair. He was very good in that game, but my God, is Adrian Winter just not an option for this squad. We need a backup wide midfielder in the worst way. All right, so after a 2-week break, we are back facing DC United, and we're at home for this one. And normally I'd probably play DC United. However, they're currently in 8th place, so they're off to a rough start this season. Plus, we're going to be playing them a lot in the coming weeks. We actually have our first US Open Cup game is going to be against them, and we're playing them again before that in the league. So we're going to simulate this one and get into the next game, which is one that I really want to play. So we're going to simulate this one against DC. Our first choice starting 11 is back in there for it as well. And we get the 2-0 win, a good performance at home. Kaká is back on the score sheet. That's good to see. And Nocerino gets his first goal of the season for the squad. Our 2 designated players coming through. I love to see that. So for the last game today, we are on the road to face the defending MLS Cup champion, the Portland Timbers. And you know I want to beat Portland. Yes, this is an Orlando series, but you know I want to beat Portland. Always want to beat Portland. And now that they're the MLS Cup champions, it just makes it that much more sweet. So we're going on the road for this one. Our first choice starting 11 is in there once again. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Portland. And Portland's gone with an interesting attack. They've got Milano up top, which is not surprising. In place of Fernando Adi, though, which is, you know, it's interesting. But then they have Valeria on the right and some dude named Brett on the left. I've never even heard of that guy, so we'll see what they can do. The rest of the lineup is very much a normal Portland lineup. There you go, Nocerino. Huge play from Nocerino. Take a big touch, Nocerino. Nocerino, keep going. Keep going. You know what? Nocerino have the shot. Nocerino puts it wide. Really? Really? You know, I've not been impressed with Nocerino thus far. His only goal came in the simulated game. His only goal, I don't know. You know, I just haven't been impressed with him. There you go, Nocerino. Great play from Nocerino. Gets by a couple of defenders. And then Nat Borchers is just having none of it. He's just, wow. Oh, no. Oh, this was bad. Oh, and it's Nagby. Oh, I'm not catching him. He's going to have a shot, and he's going to score. Yeah, that's the kind of mistake I can't make against this team. And I paid for it. I can't argue that one. That was my fault, 100%. I got out of position. I made a bad angle on the ball. Nagy punished me. We're down 1-0 to Portland. Okay. All right. Here we go. Saren. Find that ball in there. It's Kaká. Kaká. Find it. Kyle Aaron shoots. Quadrasi spills it. Oh, what a freaking block from Powell. Are you serious? That's halftime as well. What do I have to do to score a goal? This is so frustrating. They've had one shot and scored. To be fair, I could do nothing about that. I mean, it was a great goal from them. I'm not arguing that at all, but I'm saying they've had one shot and scored. I've had like 8, and I've got nothing. That's a great ball out here to Molino, who's going to get on the end of it. Cuts it inside the defender. Come on, Molino. Come on, Molino. Okay, it's going to fall to Ramos. What are you doing? Kaká. Kaká, you got to finish. Oh. Kaká scores. Kaká scores. Oh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 early in the second half. That was a relief more than anything else. We've deserved that goal. We've worked so hard for that goal, and it finally came, and it was Kaká. The only one really I'd want to take that shot. He just buries it. He's not missing from there. 1-1 against Portland. Rivas, run, man. There you go, Rivas. You are in, Rivas. You are in. Come on, baby. Find something. Pull it back. There's Kaká again. Kaká scores again. It's 2-1 over Portland. We have flipped the switch, turned this thing around, and we are now beating Portland on the road. Oh my gosh, that was just bad defense from them. Can you get that ball? He does. Saren, he's actually got some pace to him. Saren, can you just get a shot off Saren? Ramos now. Back in to Saren, who shoots. Saren scores. 3-1 over Portland. What just happened in this game? It's been Kaká turning it on, and we've switched and gone high pressure, and it's completely baffled Portland. After we made that tactical switch, they haven't done anything. I mean, they can't even get near our goal, which is good. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Milano's through on goal. Can we stay in front? Where's that even to? That was an interesting play. They were really, really close to getting a second there. And then that pass, well, I don't know what they were doing. Open Dick. What the heck? I thought I was going to win that header. I was in front and everything. Jeez, that was almost the second one for Portland. They are threatening now. We got to turn it on, guys. Turn it back on. We've fallen asleep all of a sudden. There we go. That's better. And Lovu through. And Lovu, can you hold it up? Play back in the middle. There's one more. There it is. Rivas, finish this game off right as I say we need to turn it back on. We do just that. We get the fourth. Game over. We're beating Portland. There is the final whistle. A 4-1 victory over Portland. I didn't think there was any way we were winning this game. That first half was a disaster. I mean, we let up the one shot and they scored. I mean, just from there, it just looked like we weren't going to get anything from this. But the team came together and they pulled it out. And they pulled out in a big way in the second half. 4 goals in the second half. What a freaking performance. Alright, so that is going to do it for this second episode. And we currently sit 4 points clear atop the Eastern Conference. However, I know very shortly the schedule is going to get a lot tougher. I know we're going to be playing the likes of New England, New York Red Bulls, and Toronto from the East, and some good Western Conference teams as well in LA and Dallas. So the schedule is going to get a lot tougher, but you know what? We still haven't lost a game. We've had a couple of iffy performances, but we're still able to pull out results, which I like to see. So, I mean, overall, I like where this team is going, and I've liked what we've gotten from them thus far. So that is going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know, leave a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you when we come back with some more Orlando career. See ya.